Hello guys, this is Hooked on Tech with a basic tutorial on how to overclock your graphics card. Now, this is a lot easier than many or some people like to pertain to overclocking graphics cards. Some people think it's ultra hard, some people think it's really easy. In my opinion, that for the basics to overclocking graphics cards are not that hard, guys. It's not that hard. And today I'll be showing you how to use EVGA's Precision X and Valley Benchmark to not only overclock your graphics card, but test the stability of the overclocking, both of which the EVGA's Precision X and the Valley Benchmark I will provide a link to in the description below. Now, let's get this thing started. Okay, first we're going to open up EVGA's Precision X. Now, as you can see here, I have EVGA's Precision X open, and it's at a stable idling temperature of 27 degrees Celsius at 2400 RPM for the fan speed. I am using a GTX 970 by EVGA's Super Clocked Edition for this video. This is my dad's PC build that I built for him earlier this year. So first of all, you want to prioritize your GPU temp target, and I'm going to explain why you're going to do this. Well, first, because you want to make sure that your temp target is not reached, but it's also the main priority is to make sure that your temperature does not reach that target, to make sure that you don't thermal throttle, and to make sure that your nice and cool GPU is also running at the best frequency and the best speed it can. Usually you're going to start out somewhere right here at the power target for being 100%, your GPU temp target being around 79 to 80 degrees, depending on your graphics card. You're going to just go ahead and slide that bar all the way to the side for power target, and automatically, because you prioritized the GPU temp target, it will set a temp target for you. Don't worry, guys. The likeliness, as long as you have a good cooler on your graphics card, you're not going to reach this temp target. Now, for my GPU clock offset, because the boost clock for the EVGA Super Clock, the 970, is already a high enough boost clock, I only overclock it plus 76 megahertz, which is, trust me, overly well enough for this graphics card and for the games of which that my dad plays, and for even for some most demanding games. I mean, now we're going to minimize this. We're going to open up Valley Benchmark. Now we're going to, if you can see this, it's very small, I know. Let's just pull my phone in here. Now, sorry for the bad video quality, guys. I don't have my own video recorder camera, so I'm dealing with my phone for right now. We're just going to go ahead and down here where it shows resolution, we're going to select 1080p. We're going to make sure that it's on ultra quality and DirectX 11. We're just going to go ahead and hit run here. Now, as you can see, guys, up here in the corner, we've got my clock speed going at 1600 megahertz, which is, like I said before, very well in the GPU range for overclocking and for the right megahertz you need for most any game, especially with the GTX 970. It is a powerhouse for 1080p, and for most games, I mean, we're sitting at a clear 90 to 100 frames per second. In Valley benchmark at the ultra preset settings. The memory is clocked at 3500 megahertz, and temperatures are still sitting only around 50 degrees Celsius, guys. That is well under the temp target, and like I said before, if you got a good enough cooler, you're gonna even sit even below that. So I'm sure for you guys out there, most of you are using a 1080p. This is why I'm doing this in 1080p. Now, for the select few of you that I know that are out there that are on a 1440 or 4K, I'm going to switch it over to the 1440p right now for you guys, so that way you guys can get a little better understanding of how that is for you guys. Now we'll open this up. Now you can definitely see my monitor is not meant to do the 1440. So hold on. But hold on, guys, give me a little difficulty here. Never said these videos were perfect, but in any case, here, it looks like they're running at a solid 50, 60, 70 frames. I know you guys can't really see the whole frames up there because it is quite cut off, and it seems this, but it's still at a solid anywhere between 60 to 80 frames per second in these at 1440p, which is still outstanding, guys. I mean, that is still a great overclock and a great megahertz for this. Now, for some of you that are out there that I know that like to play certain games, as you can see, my dad's favorite game is World of Warcraft. That is his game. This is his tune and his buddies here. Now, for you that like the World of Warcraft, I'm going to just display a real quick demonstration of World of Warcraft and show you guys what the your average frames would be in World of Warcraft with this overclock. It is Monday night, so there's most likely an update. Don't mind it, guys. Just won't take long. If it does end up being a good, significant download, I will have to reserve this for a later video. Looks like it's just doing a minor few updates here. Shouldn't take very long. it seems that it's having some updates to do, so I'm sorry for the inconvenience on that, but I will just cut out the video and resume the video back when the installation is done, and we will pick back up from there. Alright guys, sorry for the inconvenience there, but it is done updating and I am inside the garrison right now. Level 100, fully leveled up garrison. A lot of commotion going on, as you can see, and many of you WoW players that know that since the garrison is a shared area where you can enter your own garrison, but it's still a very high populated place because the platforms still merge depending on what's going on in the garrison. It's much like a large city. Now the benchmarking will be just basic stuff, just run around the garrison because of the high population. Now right here inside the garrison at ultra settings at 1080p, we are sitting at about 32 frames per second at ultra with the MSAA cranked all the way up, with the HBAO plus, which for many of you PC enthusiasts know that's the newest form of shadowing details that's inquired. As you can see, nice shadow detail over here for the new thing, for the new HBAO through NVIDIA. Now, walking outside the garrison, and once we exit the garrison area, and we get out into the open Shadow Moon Valley, now our frames jolt up. No stuttering. Nice solid 60 frames per second. Very high detail, as you can tell with the ultra preset. It's very now let's just fight something here. Show a little more of a full commotion going on. Let's have something fight me. I'm fighting some level 30 stuff here. Easy peasy, killing it, nice and breezy. Let's try getting some more attention here, huh? Let's get another guy up in here. Let's see if he likes me. Alright, so we got two nice clean fight. No lag issues, no nothing. And still sitting at about 60 frames per second throughout the entire fight. And I'll tell you guys right now, if you guys plan on playing World of Warcraft at, you know, ultra settings, and you want to play in a raid or in a LFR, I'll tell you right now, you guys either need to crank your settings down, or you guys need a better GPU than the GTX 970, because that is such a graphic intense area with the population and with all the fight and commotion and the effects going on, that your frames will definitely suffer if you have everything maxed out. But this is going to conclude my video on the Valley benchmark and the World of Warcraft benchmark and the overclocking tutorial. Please like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't. Comment below if you feel that there was anything that you would have liked to see inside the video. And just give me your feedback, and I will respond to whatever feedback I get. Thank you guys for joining me today, and see you in the next video.